Welcome to the 2020 Irondequoit High School Virtual Athletics Ceremony. My name is Kim Schon, and I have the great pleasure to serve as the Director of Physical Education, Health, and Athletics here at West Irondequoit. Joining us today is Public Information Director Jeff DiVeronica.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Jeff.
Just wanted to say it's my great honor to, I left a sports writing career at the Democrat Chronicle to come work for West Irondequoit Schools, and it's been my pleasure the last 2 school years, even though this one has been crazy nuts, to cover high school sports because I love high school sports, and now I get to cover Irondequoit exclusively. So thanks for having me sit in here.
Yeah, really happy to have you. So the Athletic Awards ceremony is designated for the student athlete to be celebrated and receive acknowledgement for their achievements this school year. The athletes receiving scholarships and awards here today are a representation of all the great players, coaches, and teams that form our entire athletic community. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Board of Education, Superintendent, and District Leadership Team for their continuous support of athletics. Jeff, can you kick us off and announce our first award?
Here to announce our first award is our first-year principal at Irondequoit High School, Miss Alicia Zip McLaughlin.
Hi, I'm presenting the Mark Vienna Award this evening. West Irondequoit Central School District has a long-standing history of academic excellence. Many of our student athletes are also involved in a variety of activities outside of sports. To be successful in their extracurricular activities and in the classroom, our student athletes must prioritize and manage their time well. The Mark Vienna Award celebrates student achievement in the classroom. This award is named in memory of a lifelong West Irondequoit teacher, coach, and early 1980s athletic director, Mark Vienna. It is awarded annually to 6 student athletes, 3 females and 3 males, with the highest 7-semester average throughout their academic careers in the category of 1 sport, 2 sport, and 3 sport athletes. This year's winners are 1 sport, male, Emir Erkenkalken for soccer. This year's 1 sport female goes to Emma Rahill, also for soccer. This year's 2 sport athletes, our male is Jared Coffey for cross country and track, and our female is Tatum Clark for basketball and track. This year's 3 sport athletes go to the male, Nicholas Ballman for cross country, indoor track, and track. And this year's 3 sport female, Nevaeh Brumfield for cheerleading, indoor track, and track. Congratulations to all of these athletes.
Here to announce our second award is actually a former really good athlete in his day too, our superintendent, Dr. Aaron Johnson.
Hello, Eagles Nation. This is your superintendent, Dr. Johnson. Before I get into the awarding of this year's Superintendent's Leadership Award, I just want to give a heartfelt shout out and send my love to all of our seniors of the class of 2020. Love you guys. Although I've only been here a little over a year, I've gotten to know most of you in some way, either directly or by watching you within your classes in school or on your courts, fields, and diamonds. And so I just want to tell you how much you've meant to Irondequoit High School and to West Irondequoit at large. And just know that we're going to miss you and appreciate everything that you've given to our school. With that, I just want to go ahead and present this year's Superintendent Leadership Award. As you may or may not know, the Superintendent Leadership Award is given out to 2 athletes every year who are people that are seen either by their classmates or by their teachers or coaches to be exemplary leaders within their field. They're people that are seen as being reliable, good sportsmen, and also people with a very strong work ethic. So with those different qualities and characteristics, these are some of those teammates that you look to either as formal leaders or informal leaders on your teams. So with great pleasure, I'd like to announce this year's recipients of the Superintendent Leadership Award. Congratulations to Nick Dolphiny and Michaela Leach. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. On to our next portion of the awards ceremony tonight. We will kick off our scholarship section with an intro by Jeff DiVeronica.
Thanks, Kim. Our next scholarship award is the Jimmy DeVico Memorial Scholarship. This award was created by Jimmy's family and friends to honor his memory and assist a deserving student athlete as they start their college career. Jimmy DeVico was a beloved 1983 graduate of IHS. He was tragically killed in a car accident along with his new wife of just 2 months in the summer of 1988. Jimmy grew up as the eldest sibling in a large family in Irondequoit, and he grew into a wonderful young man. He worked a lot of jobs to support himself through high school, at the Rochester Yacht Club, and many other places, all while working nonstop to make himself an impactful basketball player at IHS. Ultimately, he went on to play basketball at both Westminster College and SUNY Geneseo. Jimmy did all this while having a big smile on his face and constantly finding ways to help others. This scholarship was created to honor a student that embodies those attributes as they go on to college of their choice and into adult life. We are very proud to have selected Luke Melodona as the recipient of the Jimmy DeVico Memorial Scholarship this year. Congratulations again, Luke.
Thanks, Jeff. And I just want to say a big thank you to the DeVico family and all the other scholarships and donors for our students here, just to help them kind of propel into their future. Our next award is the Art Connerton Award. The Art Connerton began his legendary career at West Irondequoit Central Schools. He was a principal, teacher, coach, mentor, and friend who consistently demonstrated his compassion for others. The purpose of this scholarship is to honor a senior who participated in the wrestling program, who exemplifies the qualities and values that Bear, his nickname, demonstrated during his time. The recipient of the award will receive $1,000 to be used for furthering their education. It is my privilege to announce that this year's award winner is wrestler Derek Woodall.
What a season he had too, Kim. He was fantastic. All the way to Rochester, made it to states.
And now to join us to announce the winner of the Andrew Antonassi Scholarship is Principal Zip McLaughlin.
The Andrew Antonassi Scholarship Award is presented annually to an outstanding student who exemplifies traits such as leadership, academic focus, and diligence. This year's Andrew Antonassi Award goes to senior Jack Fiola. Jack will receive a $2,000 scholarship renewable for 4 years in Andrew's name as he attends Alfred State, where he plans to major in building trades. Congratulations to Jack.
Tonight, to announce our final scholarship is girls assistant basketball and softball coach Steve Crescetti.
Good evening. My name is Steve Crescetti, and I'm on the board of directors of the Corey P. Carden Memorial Basketball Tournament. 2020 marked the 21st year of the tournament, which has contributed over $80,000 to West Irondequoit basketball programs and the athletic department. This year, not only were we able to contribute close to $5,000 to the basketball programs, we were also able to award scholarships for 2 deserving student athletes. The Corey P. Carden Memorial Scholarship was created in memory of Corey Carden, the late son of Irondequoit boys basketball coach Chris Carden and his wife Roxana. Corey passed away from a congenital illness in 1999 at the age of 14. This scholarship is partnered with the long-running Corey P. Carden Memorial Basketball Tournament, held each February in Irondequoit, which honors the memory of Corey and his love for basketball. The purpose of the scholarship is to honor 2 graduating seniors who participated in basketball and to exemplify the true spirit of student athlete. In order to be considered for the scholarship, the student athlete must excel in the classroom, possess a strong work ethic, demonstrate leadership in their community, and show acts of kindness. The Corey P. Carden Memorial Scholarship Fund will provide a $750 scholarship to each of the 2 deserving student athletes. The applicants had to supply their high school transcript, demonstrate leadership in the community, and show acts of kindness. They had to submit an essay explaining why they should be considered, and they needed to include life lessons learned from playing the game of basketball. They were required to submit a teacher or coach letter of recommendation and 1 community member letter of recommendation in their high school athletic resume. A committee was formed to review each application and to choose the scholarship recipients. The 3 individuals on the committee all had ties to either the basketball tournament or to Corey. They decided jointly on the best candidates to receive the scholarships from the application process. The board of directors of the Corey P. Carden Memorial Basketball Tournament are pleased to award this year's scholarships to 2 outstanding student athletes who excel in the classroom, in athletics, and in the community. This year's recipients are Nick Leonardo and Luke Melodona. Congratulations to both of these fine young men.
Thanks, Steve. Here to announce our next award is our Nordic ski coach, Ann Burns.
The Maynard Hall Award is a coach's award presented to a senior male and female. Maynard Hall was a revered Irondequoit High School staff member who encouraged the importance of team before self. The award winners have participated in 2 or more varsity sports and demonstrated sportsmanship, a positive attitude, desire, and effort. This year, our winners are Aubriana Delario Brown and Jordan Kimball.
To present our next set of awards, the Blue and Gold Awards, is Dake Junior High School teacher Aaron Nobles, our track coach, and he's also an IHS graduate.
The dedication by student and parent alike is truly exemplified by this award. It requires organization, balance, and hard work throughout a student athlete's entire high school career. The Blue Gold Awards are presented to individual students who have participated in athletics for 12 consecutive seasons throughout their high school career. This year's recipients are Nicholas Bauman, Tyler Colby, Nicholas Daphne, Luke Maladona, and Connor Schaefer. Congratulations.
Our final award tonight is probably our most coveted award, the Athlete of the Year. An Athlete of the Year is an individual who consistently demonstrates technique, superior skill, and performs at an elite level within their sport. A performer who has been collectively nominated and voted upon by the varsity head coaches here in West Irondequoit. This year, the pool of nominees was extremely competitive. This is just one indicator of the strength of our athletic programming and the hard work put forth by athletes and coaches. After much deliberation and lengthy conversation, it was determined that this year, the right thing to do is to have a co-athlete of the year for both the male and the female categories. First up, we'll announce our female winners. Our first female co-athlete of the year is Alana Page. Jeff, can you just talk to us a little bit more about Alana's senior year?
Well, I can tell you from when I was a sports writer to now, that name has been synonymous with Irondequoit girls basketball over the last few years. And this year culminated with one of the greatest seasons in Irondequoit history, leading the team to only the second #1 seed in school history in sectionals. Runner-up finish to a tremendous Pittsburgh-Mendon team that was the defending state champion. She became Irondequoit's all-time leading scorer this year, finishing with 1,855 points. She averaged a Section 5 best 28.6 points per game. She led the team in assists and steals. She had 84 three-pointers, and she was the All-Greater Rochester Co-Player of the Year, and even bigger than that, she was first team All-State. She's going to play basketball in college and study at Damon College in Buffalo. So congrats, Alana. What a fantastic contribution to the Irondequoit program.
Yeah, oftentimes I would, pop into a practice or see a game, and being a former basketball player myself, I would just be so jealous. I would love to run the fast break with Alana. So Alana, congratulations, and we'll be following your career next year. Our second co-athlete of the year this year in the sport of volleyball, who also dabbled a little bit in basketball and was really pivotal going down, especially towards the playoff stretch, is senior Drew Kemp. Can you tell us a little bit about Drew?
Absolutely. Drew, congratulations. And like you said, her main sport's certainly volleyball, but she was big, especially getting the rebounds and blocks and the sectional run to the finals for the girls basketball team. So really stepped up there when they needed her down in the post. But volleyball was her calling card, and she was fantastic. Part of 3 consecutive Section 5 championship teams for Irondequoit. Coach Mark Kalari's team, one of his leaders on that squad, a 4-year starter. She ranks 3rd in school history in these 3 categories with 902 kills, 985 digs, and 211 aces. She also had 119 blocks in her career and was just fantastic in doing something that these girls set out to do. I mean, when you have the bullseye on your back, it's tough to rise up and win again. And they were their best at the end of the season, made it all the way to the state championship game and fell a little short, but certainly this group of seniors, led by Drew and Emma, it was fantastic that, left their mark here at Irondequoit High School.
I agree. And just being in my 3rd year here, I know that both Alana and Drew were varsity athletes, younger, 9th and 10th graders. working their way up. So it's just been really enjoyable for me to just watch them kind of develop and grow. And ladies, we wish you luck next year and all that you do, and come back and visit us. So thank you and congratulations. Next up, our male co-athletes of the year. And our first a winner that we're going to talk about tonight is senior Luke Melodona. Jeff, can you talk to us a little bit about Luke?
Well, we've heard his name a few times tonight, so you know he's been a big award winner his senior year, and obviously didn't get a chance to run track, where he was a sectional champion as a sophomore, but he played soccer as a midfielder, and he was second team All-County last fall. He had a huge winning goal in sectionals as a junior. Luke battled some injuries, but his calling card, of course, was being really the engine that drove this basketball team. And what a phenomenal basketball season for IHS. Number 1 seed, just like the girls. First time in school history, both teams were number 1 seeds. And he led the team in assists and steals and deflections. He was first team All-County. He was a Class A All-Tournament team. He was 50% from the field, which is pretty darn good for a point guard. Tough keeping him out of the lane. Really fun to watch him play, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just to be on the sidelines. And I think just his energy and just the scrappiness that he brought as a player probably leads to some of those deflections.
And such heart. But the shot heard round Section 5, Saturday afternoon at Webster Thomas, the half-court shot that put him, the winner, that put him on ESPN. I don't remember that ever happening for an Irondequoit athlete.
I don't in my career, and I just want to say thank you to Luke, because how many athletic directors can say one of their kids made the top 10? So it just elevated my career status a little bit. And Luke and I talk about his little nickname that came out of that is now King Melly. So feel free, Luke, to just own that and live that up as you head on into your future, and good luck at Fisher next year. Our second co-athlete in the male category this year is runner Nick Bauman.
You know, Nick, going into the season, this group needed a new Ryan Thompson, because Ryan had graduated, went to Duke, and Nick took that leap just like Ryan had done and had a phenomenal senior year. And that's without even probably winning a Section 5 title in outdoor track. In cross country, he was the Section 5 Class A champion, going against some great competition. The first one in school history to ever win that. He finished 16th in the state championships, and he was second team All-State. In indoor track, he again stamped himself as one of the best runners in Section 5. His 3,200 meter time was the best in Section 5. He also won that in indoor sectionals and qualified for state. So he's going to go run at Geneseo. He's a 96 average student, and he certainly left his mark also on the IHS running program.
So congratulations again to both Luke and Nick on co-athlete of the year. So I just want to say a big thank you to Jeff DiVeronica. It's been fun being able to be here. I know it was difficult to not be able to all gather in person, but we wanted to at least try to have some fun with it and still honor our athletes. So I just want to say congratulations again to all of our student athletes and teams on a very successful year in athletics. I'm just so proud to be a part of the Irondequoit Eagles family. And thank you so much to our coaches who put in so much time to our athletic programs. Parents and families, thank you for all that you do to support your athletes, our community, and our school. Seniors, we wish you the best in all of your future endeavors. We look forward to when you come back and visit us as alumni. And we're just wishing everyone a strong finish to the academic year, as well as a safe and fun summer break.
Thanks, everybody.